Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. And well, I am back, and as you see, I am starting a new island for the fall. This is a different switch. I didn't delete my jungle core island or anything like that, but I want to be festive. I know I'm kind of late again. I'm really sorry for my absence. I've been gone for probably a little over a month now. I have missed doing this a lot. It's kind of weird actually talking into the mic now, but my move was absolutely crazy. Of course, with the hurricane and everything that was happening, again, I am reaching out to anyone that has had any damages to their house, anything that happened. I am thinking about you, and hopefully everyone is okay. But yeah, my life has been kind of a whirlwind right now, but things are finally back to normal and I can start recording again. So what should I do? I can start a new island, which I am doing now. I am looking for kind of a specific island, and I found just that, something that is lined up with resident services. Now don't get me wrong, it's not like the most ideal placement, but that does not really matter to me. If you know me, we can make anything work, and that is what we're going to do. I do have a lot of cool ideas that I want to implement on this island theme. Fall, Halloween, even though it may run into Christmas, but I'm not really that big into making like Christmas islands or anything. I do have one already, but I haven't made a fall one yet, so I am really excited for that. So now that we went ahead and picked out all of our stuff, let's go ahead and check out our flyover. And it looks like we got cherries. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I get cherries and apples a lot. I don't really ever get any of the other fruit, but let's see what villagers start out with. How fitting, we got cherry and our fruit are cherry. And as I thought, it does line up, but in this video, you're going to see me second guess myself quite a bit because I didn't know if it really lined up like perfectly or not. Even if it didn't, I'm sure it'd be fine. But yeah, so we are going to start the process and complete the process of getting 3 stars. And I'm just going to take you along this journey on how I do it. And it really isn't too bad. It's just kind of time consuming. I really wish there was like a skip option, especially for people like me who have made many of islands now. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to be back. I am really excited to be here. I have read all of your guys' comments asking about me and my whereabouts, and I'm okay. Everything is good. Life is good. But being an adult sucks. So having to work, then also moving everything into a new house, it can be a lot. I went ahead and placed down my tent. I always place them down on the beach, which is a good idea to do that. Same thing with all my new people I have living here. I even have Jitters. I give Jitters a hard time, but he's not the worst, I guess. He's just kind of always tweaking out. Now, I wanted to go ahead and speed up a lot of this stuff. So I am just going to go ahead and speed through a lot of these things. This video is going to be a long one, but you guys do deserve that because I have been gone for a long time. And we were getting to the point to where I needed to pick an island name. And honestly, I couldn't really think of anything else. And I thought of Punkaboo originally, that is a Pokemon. But I wanted to kind of stick with, a plain Jane theme. So I chose Pumpkin. I think it's cute, and you can't have fall without pumpkins, I guess. So I went ahead and named it Pumpkin. And started to unbox all my stuff like at my house, but in Animal Crossing, to go ahead and sleep for the night. I find it really weird. This is the only point in the entire game you can actually sleep through the night. That would be kind of an interesting like mechanic they could use in future games. Just pointing that out there. And next morning, Tom Nook hooked your boy up with a phone. Maybe this is a new iPhone, I don't know. But he went ahead and gave me that and immediately put me into debt. But I have nothing yet. And he also told me I can do whatever I wanted. So I hopped on my main account and hooked myself up with a lot of the starter things. Got a lot of wood and a lot of the gold items. Now I always get the gold like tools just because this gives you a humongous boost like in the Nook Mile like points, because you need a lot starting off, and especially when you want to terraform, you need a lot of these things, and these add up very, very quickly. And now that we're loaded, we can go ahead and speak with Tom Nook and pay off our phone debt and go ahead and buy some of the essential things that we're going to need. So the tool ring, which I hate playing without, and then also more pocket space. Playing this game without, at least 30 pocket space is awful, especially if you're doing big builds. So I need to do that. And your boy needs to get rid of this bolt cut because it is not working out. And I finished off the rest of the night catching a lot of bugs and being really, really bad at fishing. I forget how awful fishing is. I'm really rusty. I have not fished in this game purposely for a long time. I even failed catching a cricket that is just standing right in front of me, but I really like these because you can display them and they have like this little box crate around it. But yeah, anyways, went back to Tom Nook and donated everything that we got so we can go ahead and get Blathers. So we need to get him on the island because that really does help boost like the star rating. Same thing with Timmy and Tommy and the Able sisters. It counts towards your 3 stars, which I don't know why I always forget about that, but those are some of the things that we need to get, and pretty quickly, just so I'm not here for 4-6 hours trying to get 3 stars. So I want to try to escalate this as much as I can. Tom Nook went ahead and called Blathers, and now we can go ahead and find him a spot. And honestly, how I'm gonna build things is, I don't know if I'm gonna speed through this as in like make a lot of builds in one video and post it, or make it to where it is like a lot of videos like I typically do. Y'all let me know in the comments below, because I want to know what you all want to see. It will help me out a lot. But also, I just wanted to say this too. If you guys are worried about me not doing jungle core anymore, I am. But I just kind of wanted to switch things up and also give you guys something special, to be festive around the fall, because I really wanted to do this too. And it gives me a break from jungle core because honestly, I did get kind of burned out from it, but I will finish it, so don't worry. And I went back to Tom Nook and went ahead and told him that I placed on Blathers camp so we can get him moved in for the next day. And like I was saying previously, we need to make as much of these builds as possible, like soon as possible. So I spoke with Timmy and I already have all this stuff on me because I am ready. So I went ahead and gave him all the materials that we're going to need to build the shop. Now I do plan on fully upgrading all these shops, so Timmy and Tommy's and Blathers, everything will be fully upgraded. He rewarded me with some really random things, but I did end up getting a new shirt, which I was actually happy with. I am really slacking right now with my outfit. I look like a derp. And after putting on my fresh new shirt, went ahead and placed down Timmy and Tommy's little shop right on the beach, which is always a perfect place for it because honestly it is always in the way and it's way bigger than the normal houses. Now that that's done, we got a lot of the things checked off the box that we need to get done. Let's go ahead and go to the airport and see who our first villager is. Now I am going to let all these villagers kind of autofill because I think that'll be fun. And our first villager that we're going to find on our fall theme island is Caroline. she is okay, kind of wild with the colors, but we'll take her. Eventually, she'll be moved out anyways, so for right now, it's fine. And now that we got Caroline moved in, well, not just yet, we kind of signed like a deal. I went ahead and spoke with Tom Nook to let him know that we did find someone, and I wanted to see kind of what my next steps were, because there's a lot of things to do, especially when you're trying to do it so quickly. I forget. I really do. It's kind of weird, but I've done this so many times, but I forget to do things. But Tom Nook got on the next morning and told us the broadcast for today. So this is another weird thing. It's kind of weird having Tom Nook at the very beginning and not Isabel, but nonetheless, we have Timmy and Tommy's place finally moved in, and then also Tom Nook is on the phone. I'm assuming this is about when Isabel is finally coming in to place 2. Not really too sure. I kind of sped through all this stuff, just trying to get done as fast as possible. But now comes one of the worst parts of doing a 3-star island or starting a new island, is these plots. So I absolutely hate this. I really wish that I didn't have to do this every time. I know I'm complaining, but man, it really does stink. I should really go ahead and like build these things beforehand. But nonetheless, we had to build a bridge too, which is going to help with 3 stars. If you guys didn't notice already, putting down bridges and inclines, it does boost up your island rating. I think it's like 20 or 30 points. I could be wrong. I used to know all this stuff, but I kind of forgot. But now we have all the plots that we're going to need to put in some new villagers. I am really excited though, because like I said, I'm going to have them all autofill. And for right now, I think I'm going to leave it at 8 villagers. But if I need some more space to fill in, I'll move it to 10. So I went ahead and placed down my first plot. And I learned that it is easier just to do one thing at a time. So we're going to start off with the first one. So I had to craft down a lot of the cherry items, which is kind of cute and fun, because I remember first doing this, having to do all these things. I thought it was really cool. I really wish that the old nostalgic Animal Crossing would come back, just because, man, that was really fun. I always kick myself in the butt for not like creating videos back then, just because I think it would be so much fun. But here we are now, reliving all this stuff. Went ahead and placed down all the stuff around that, and now we can start on plot number 2, which is again a lot of random things, including, I believe this is the one where you had to pick all kinds of roses and stuff, which is kind of weird. I remember not having access to like a vaulting pole and stuff. No, a ladder. I think it was a ladder at the very beginning. So I never knew how to get like what I needed. So that plot just kind of chilled there for a long time. Just again, me being a derp. But yeah, building all the things that we're going to need for house number 2. And while I'm doing the house, the last house actually, what have you guys been up to? Have you guys been playing anything new or starting a new island for like the seasonal stuff? I'm just curious to know, and I don't know, I just kind of want to catch up back with everyone. So let me know what you're doing on your island nowadays. I always love to see that, and I don't know, it's just kind of fun letting me know what you all are doing. Also too, if y'all have any ideas what you want to see for the fall island, let me know. I would love to see what I can do, because we have a lot of the space that we need to fill up, and plus maybe I can help you all with a specific build. And finally, that we got all the 3 houses built and ready to go, Tom Nook got on and told us we had a new villager, and that villager's name is Poppy. And at first I had no idea who this was until I looked at their house, and the house was awesome, definitely a fall aesthetic. and it's a horse. And honestly, I think this horse is really cool. I actually might keep her. You let me know in the comments if you all like Poppy. I think she's kind of a cool fit. She even has a little sweater. Why not? And our next house, we got Puddles, which I was freaking out about because honestly, that's one of the villagers I want on my Jungle Core Island, which I was really excited about. And of course, we got Caroline. And now that we got all the 3 houses built, I went back over here and I noticed there was a lot of, well, things laying around. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up all those things just so I don't have a lot of trash laying around. I'm trying to be a little bit more responsible now. But now that that's done, let's go ahead and do a weed picking montage. Now that I am done casually picking almost 1,000 weeds, we time traveled the next day, and honestly I didn't notice the time. It is really pretty outside, but Tom Nook just letting us know that Caroline has moved in. And then also too, I want to go ahead and start buying items because I need to do this very quickly. I always buy the coins just because you can run through them and they're really easy just to pick up and they're not in the way of anything. So I always recommend this, and plus they are super cheap. So if you all need help getting a 3-star island and don't have enough items, I always recommend the coins. And the following day when I ordered the items and time traveled, Tom Nook again just letting us know we got Puddles, and resident services will be soon be upgrading, which is really good. I went ahead and spoke with Leaf and purchased some pumpkin starters for a low price, which it is very fitting because I will be using a lot of pumpkins on this island. I'm looking forward to using all the different colors and stuff just because I think it'll be really fun, and I don't ever get to use pumpkins, so I'm really excited to use the Halloween stuff too. And again, buying more items to help with the rating. And now that the resident services is under construction with the power of editing, went ahead and skipped another day, and now we finally have a fully upgraded resident services, which is like a really good halfway point that is showing us that we are getting really close to working on our star rating. And of course, now we have Isabel. It's not so weird anymore seeing just Tom Nook. I did miss seeing Isabel, and now we can finally learn what we need to do to get KK Slider to come to our island. So we need to work on getting our 3 stars, which is what we've been doing this whole time. And also too, I did figure out something during making this video. I always forget this. And also, if you all do not see like the Maple Sisters out like on resident services, you need to go to where Timmy and Tommy's Nook's Cranny is to actually activate that. Because if you don't, they will never show up. Because I was curious of why I got Leaf but not them. And yeah, that was a big oversight on my part because I could have got them probably a lot sooner than what I did. But nonetheless, Jitters being creepy, I did need to collect some more wood and also get rid of some of these cherry trees. And this is where I discovered this. I didn't know they were just hanging out together in here. So finally, introduced myself to Mabel, and we could finally get them moved in because the Able Sisters, you need that to actually get the 3 stars, I think, just because it's another building, or at least it helps. But that is probably one of my favorite buildings alongside Nook's Cranny. They just look really cool. I went ahead and bought some things I thought I might need for later on, and now we actually need to craft where the campsite will be at. I am still a noob and don't have a crafting table, so I had to go back to resident services to build that. And what a better place to put it right on the beach, which is typically honestly a good spot for the campsite, I feel like, just because it kind of looks like you're throwing like a beach party or something. I don't know. I went ahead and went back to Tom Nook to let him know we placed down the campsite and we can finally move on to the next thing. Next day came up and we have good old Isabel finally doing the announcements, and we need to work on putting down a lot of things, which I did. And I can confirm it is centered with resident services, which I was thankful for. Time travel to the next day. Again, Isabel is finally announcing that we have a campsite villager. So we need to go check to see who that is. And we get a purple sheep. We get Kid. Okay, well, definitely not my first or 50th pick, but nonetheless, we will take him. Eventually, I will move him out, but it's kind of funny we get him. We always run into this one and like the mint sheep on our villager hunts, so I guess it's about time we finally, bring him to the island. And we finally have Mabel over so we can purchase some new items, which I was really excited for. I got some Crocs and some other stuff to help out with my outfit because I was really slacking in those areas. So I wanted to pick out just kind of a cute outfit for the time being. So I went ahead and bought even these corduroy pants and then also some sweaters. I just feel like it makes me look a little bit better. Now I got the Crocs not in sports mode. I got them in chill mode. And then also this little porka. I think I look cute in it. Why not? It's better than what I have. And I went back inside to talk to Tom Nook to let him know that we do have someone here and interested in moving in. So we actually need to get another plot. Again, you only need 8 villagers to get 3 stars. You don't need to get all 10. I think having 10 does help, but I'm not too sure on that. But nonetheless, we went ahead and got a plot, and we need to actually pick a place where to put it at. But first, this bowl cut has got to go. So I went ahead and changed that immediately. And luckily for me, this hairstyle is very similar to what I have in real life, so it works. And now that I'm looking fresh, we can go ahead and place down the house, which will move Kid in eventually. And I did let Kid know that we finally made a house for him. So now I went back to Tom Nook to let him know that we do have someone that is going to be moving to the island. And now we can actually work on a lot of things. So I want to fully upgrade my house too, because it will be helpful in the future. And I am a hoarder, so I like to collect a lot of things. Even though this isn't my main island, I still like to collect a lot of things. I went ahead and bought another plot so we can go ahead and place that down. Also too, I went ahead and grabbed a lot of flowers because we will need a lot of them. So I went over to this little part of my island. So hopefully they don't spread as much. I will need a lot of flowers, so I feel like this will help out eventually. And I might be using white mums, so I went ahead and got only white mums. You let me know in the comments below what you think. I was thinking white mums and orange hyacinths. Let me know in the comments what you think of that color combo. I think it will look pretty cool. Maybe with some pumpkins too or something. And I went back to Tom Nook after placing down my next plot, and I wanted to build a incline, which again is going to help with our island rating. So I went ahead and picked one of those up. And on the next day, Isabel, again with the morning announcements, went ahead and told us that Kid has finally moved in, and now we can work on getting our other villagers moved in. Also spoke with Mabel today to go ahead and pick up some new items. I don't know how much you have to spend with her to get them moved in, so I just buy a random assortment every time just to make sure, because I don't want to kind of be like a day behind or anything, trying to speed up as much as possible. And after I was done buying some new clothes, I went ahead and placed down another plot just so another villager can move in. And I did go ahead and get another incline again to help with the island rating, because I forget how much you have to need, but it's a lot. Also, I randomly got Raymond to autofill in a plot. That is crazy. Just again, wow. Okay, I was really shocked at this point. Now we can go ahead and place down our natural ramp. I just go with the cheaper ones because eventually I'm going to remove them anyways. And on the next day, Isabel is looking really cute in her Halloween witch hat, but she's just announcing that we have Raymond, again, kind of crazy, moving into the island. That's wow. Okay, and we got Freya, which I feel like was pretty lucky too. She's kind of cute, but I don't really have wolves ever on the island besides Audie, so I don't know, it might be a nice change of pace. Tom Nook rocking his horns, which I feel like is pretty fitting. It's kind of wild that they have that on him because he's always money hungry. I don't know, but just letting us know that we have upgraded our house once again. And finally, my last time having to speak with Mabel, we can finally lay down the Able Sisters plot, which I am really excited for, again, just to help boost up our points. And if you see Harv just chilling in the background, we're going to leave Homeboy on the island. I just think it's kind of funny that he just roams around if you don't talk to him. It'll give some more interest to the island, I guess. And now for the moment of truth. Let's see what we can get right now, just right away. I don't think I will, and I didn't think so. So I got 2 stars, and she always says different things you can do to help with your island rating. And she did state something about like there not being enough like development, so like in the builds and stuff. So I already thought that. So we needed to time travel a few more days to one, get another villager moved in, but also to upgrade our Able Sisters fully. I did go ahead and spam a lot of fences on the beach. You know, this is prime building right here. I know you guys come here for this. It looks really, really good. I might leave it just for you all. But yeah, this does help a lot, boost up some things. So I'll always place down the first 50 fences. And on the next day, Isabel did announce that we finally had our Able Sisters built, which is really nice. And maybe I can find a new outfit because I need some, I don't know. I have to think of a fall outfit. You guys let me know if you have any recommendations. And I wanted to check with our ratings. And again, we got 2 stars. So I went ahead and got to my mailbox, which is always full and has something. I really need to work on that. But I placed down, again, a lot more coins around and some other stuff that I just had laying around. And to hopefully seal the deal, I went ahead and built another bridge. Hopefully this will work. I always do 2 bridges and 2 inclines. I feel like that is like a good sweet spot, so I'm not building too much. And it actually worked out. I did plant some more flowers, but here it is. We have 3 stars. So now we can really get this show on the road, and we can go ahead and invite KK Slider over and have the very, very long show. And time traveling to the next day, KK Slider is finally on our island now that we have obtained 3 stars. So now we are done. So I guess I could talk for a little bit too while this is in the background before our outro. Thank you guys so much if you have made it to this far. Again, I am sorry for my kind of 1 month hiatus. Thank you so much for sticking around, and hopefully you guys are just as excited for me to be working on a fall island together. I am really looking forward to this, but we can go ahead and let KK do his thing, and you guys can enjoy just this long credits here. And that wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy today. Me getting 3 stars on our fall island pumpkin. I really hope you guys are excited. I am looking forward to posting more content, and it feels good to be back. Again, thank you guys so much for all your support, and I'm okay. Life is good, and I'm glad to be back making more content for you all. As always, if you guys did enjoy today's video and want to see more Animal Crossing content or whatever I may post, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And until next time.